The other day I made a video on how to win with a shit backline, and today we're talking about how to win with a feeding tank. Now the problem with a feeding tank is that tank is the most valuable role. The tank has the most impact over the game. When you have a bad DPS or support, you can simply pretend they don't exist and just turbo carry the game on your own. But with tank you can't do that. Your approach has to change. So here's what you should do. If you know that the tank is the most important player, then you, as a DPS or a support, need to go heroes that can either enable a tank or help the tank with his matchup. For example, let's say it's a Rhine mirror. You cannot be on heroes like Mercy, Soldier, Moira. You need to get onto heroes that can help the matchup. Heroes like Anna, Juno, Mei, Bastion. You cannot ignore your tank. You have to help them because the role is so impactful. You have to adopt the mindset that I'm going to give this guy more resources than the enemy tank is getting, and I'm going to drag him across the finish line. Now, if you've done all this and your tank is still fucking handless, which will happen sometimes, there's more desperate measures you can go to. So if your tank just instant dies, regardless of how much help he's getting, you need to find a way to turn the game into a deathmatch. You essentially need to stop playing like it's a normal game of Overwatch. You need to be flanking on some weird angle that they would never expect, because you need to find a way to make it a 4v4 game of Overwatch every fight. You have to be hyper aggressive. That's the only option, because when your tank ints in and dies, if you then let them stabilize after 4 of them turn around and kill him, you've lost. You have to turn that distraction into a trade, and it's hard. It's almost impossible to win without a tank, but sometimes it is possible. In short, if your tank is gapped, go real heroes and try to help him. If that doesn't work, start playing hyper aggressively. If you want more of this type of content, then drop a follow.